Hello, dividend executives. It is Friday, so you already know we're trading options. We're reviewing our plays from this week, and we are looking at ones that are going to expire worth this or get called away. As you can guess, Tesla was a main driver again this week in the portfolio. It swung like crazy. It went up, it went down, dropping like crazy today, but went up like crazy earlier in the week. So we had to manage some positions. We used some of our odd lots and we moved around. But overall, we are still looking good. For the day, we are actually down $1,500. Again, mostly due to Tesla. For the week, we are flat or up 1.12%. For the month, we are down $3,500. For the past 3 months, we're up 1.97%. For the year, we are up $20 or 20% or $11,800. So what happened? Well, Apple went up like crazy. Amazon is right by our strike, and Tesla went absolutely parabolic this week, and so we have to manage it. We were selling covered calls underneath our cost basis, which is never a fun thing to do unless you have odd lots, and so we used some odd lots to get out of that. And I had to do that earlier in the week, so we will go over that play as of right now. So where are we looking, right? So we've got Apple. That is deep in the money. You can see the covered call is not looking good. Amazon, which is looking great. We will roll that out and up. Rivian, 22.5 call. Looks like it is going to be called away. We do have some options there. I just want to show you we could roll this option out. If we wanted to next week, we could roll it up to the 23. We could pay $2 for that, and that would give us another $50. But for me, I'm willing this stock. I was assigned at, let's go to Rivian. I was assigned at the 22.50. I sold the 22.50 covered call, and guess what? We're letting it go. So I got paid a premium for that, and we are going to let that call go. So this call, it looks like it's under right now, but for us, all we have to remember is we were paid the $9 to sell the call, and we are going to let the shares go. Fine by me. We got paid to sell the put. We got paid to sell a couple of calls, and we lose the shares exactly what we bought them for. So it was a complete premium play. No worries there. So that should get called away today. Rivian sitting at $23.40, and we should be credited the $2,250 over the weekend, and we will have that fresh capital on Monday, ready to go. Another thing, let's jump into is Mara. That is for next week. It's 11.5 play. Mara actually went pretty parabolic this week, and then, as you would have guessed it dropped like crazy. So let's look at the week. For the week, we are up 12% on Mara. We got all the way up to $13.50, almost $14, and then it just dropped like a rock. Now down to $11.96. So we sold the $11.50 a while ago. We'll see what it looks like. We are down 30% of the past month. We don't own any shares of this right now, but we are probably going to get assigned. But maybe not. We'll see. So we'll have some extra money on Monday, and we may sell some more so that we could average in that. I like Mara as a premium play, and also as a Bitcoin miner, I like it as well. So that's where that. And then Tesla, this is the main story. Let's just go over what we did here, right? So we had the 230 call, I believe. Let's see. Scroll down. We gotta jump through the history here. Yeah, so we had to buy this back. Oh, this is some. Let me just actually go to Tesla. No, we are in Tesla right now. Yeah, so our position, we have 108 shares. Our cost is 266.6. And this is a big chunk of our portfolio. So we were down on this position, and what we had to do is we had to sell some odd lots. Let's go to Tesla. Let's see if it'll show me the history here. So what we did is we bought back our call and it cost us pretty good, and then right here, we sold some odd lots at 254 to raise some cash for the account. That got us out of our current in the money call, and then we sold a 270 covered call on it, which as of right now is looking let's say 90%, 82%. So we'll probably close that out, honestly. Tesla's at a pretty low right now, and we want to see some type of bounce back, but yeah, Tesla's been hammered today. So that one's at 82% of the money. We are okay selling it at our cost basis. I am trying to will Tesla. If we get back to the 270 range, which we were at yesterday, that would be great. If not, no worries there. So that plays in for the week. Mara's in for the week. Rivian's getting called away, so we'll get the cash on Monday. Amazon, let's roll this sucker out. It's at $4 right now. We're going to go in here. We're going to do roll position. And this one's playing really good for us because we're at 138. Now I can go up. We can look at the 141 probably, the 0.1 delta. The market has kind of been ripping, so I might go a little bit safer. Let's see, 40. I might go with something like this, the 138, the 142. And eventually, I'm actually been thinking about letting Apple. Yeah, I might actually just do that. I think I'm gonna try to get into some QQQ with these. And my thoughts are this: if I take the 138 and the 180, and what I mean by that is the $13,800 and the $18,000 from Apple. If I were to sell both of those positions and I got it and I tried to get into some QQQ, we can almost do 100 shares of QQQ in the retirement account, and that's really what I want to get to. But for now, what we're going to do is we are going to continue. Let's do edit selection. We are up on ours, so we're going to roll this position out. Let's go for the next week. Let's go for the 140. And let's just see where we're at. So if we do the 140, we're rolling up and out. We got a $56 credit. And let's roll that. Let's see if we can get a fill there. And eventually we might want to convert both of these into QQQ. We'll see though. I am deep in the money on my Apple call, and so I want to show you what I'm going to do there. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally roll this position out. Exactly the same strike. This one's a little bit harder to move, so I can get a credit for this, a $27 credit, and I just want more time. Apple has gone absolutely parabolic over the last week, and I would just want to give myself a little bit more time. So let's see if that could fill here. Let's look at Apple's chart. So if you look at it for the last week, we're up 6.53% or $11 a share, which is a huge move for Apple. We're pretty flat for the month. Past 3 months, we're up 6% on Apple, and over the past year, we're up 20% on Apple. So we've had a really good run on Apple. Right now, we are up 25% or $3,952. And yeah, we are going to try to roll that. So I got both of those in. I'm going to try to roll those. There we go. Amazon just executed. So we got the premium there. That moves us up another 2 strikes. So from 138 to 140. Again, we are up big time on this stock. We are down. This is crazy to see. Tesla was almost just up. So up $2,700 on Amazon, up $3,900 on Apple. And we really just want to roll this out. So this is probably going to take some time to roll out, but that's where we're at. We'll have some cash on Monday. Eventually, I'm trying to get into QQQ, which is why I have this JEPQ position down here. We have about $4,000 or $5,000 in there. So eventually, we might be able to get into the QQQ position in the next couple of weeks. We need $37,000 to get it done. And that QQQ position is really just a really good long-term hold. So we'll see what we can do. It really depends on how Tesla executes. We could be cashing out shares of that next week. It really just depends. But those are the plays for this week. For the month, we made roughly $1,500 in options premium. And a lot of it was from Tesla, but we had to sell some odd lots. So we are looking good. We have odd lots still on our account. We have 3 shares of odd lots on Apple, 12 shares on Amazon, and we still have 8 shares left on Tesla. And we'll continue to average down and buy on dips. So that's what we're looking at. I might use some of the shares to buy more shares of Tesla when this Rivian gets called away, or I might jump back into Rivian. It really just depends. Gonna see what the market gives us on Monday. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate all the support. We are doing good in the account, up 20% for the year. Each and every single week, we continue to manage our positions. We use our odd lots as a way to get out of in the money calls. And this one we'll probably close out as well. So that's where we're at for the week, everybody. We continue to trade on. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you next time.